Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Boston Red Sox. The Rays will try to complete the series sweep on the road against their division rivals right after this. Nate Eovaldi, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Ready now, Brian O'Grady, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The afternoon for Tampa Bay, the left fielder, Brian O'Grady.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's in there for strike 1. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, man, nothing they'd like to do more than to salvage this one, D-Roll. After this one, they go on the road for a 7-game road trip, so big to get this win here today.
Yeah, last game in front of the home folks before you go out for a week. This is a big one. They're going to get it done.
And it's a chilly one here at the ballpark today. Thermometer reading 46 degrees at game time. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Gotta think our man behind the plate thought twice about that one. About as close as it gets.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And the Rays strike quickly here in the inning. It's a leadoff double.
That's what you want your leadoff hitter to do every time. He wastes a lot of pitches, makes the pitcher work, then to cap it off, he drives one for a double. That might be one of the best at-bats we'll see all game long.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. 4-1. Looking to get something to the right side with that leadoff man at second to start the ball game. Even 1-1 count to Margot.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, after that extra base hit, things could go awry. He didn't. He battled right back in his zone with a nice executed pitch.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That was aggressive pitching in that at-bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. The 0-1 delivery. starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He certainly got this guy on the defensive.
Set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Now this pitch is lined into left center field. That's a base hit. And the run will score as the Rays cash in on an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, after scoring a boatload yesterday, Dero, they're off to a fast start again, striking here in the first inning.
Yeah, this offense is on fire. Obviously, the hitting meeting resonated with these guys. Scored a ton yesterday and picked up right where they left off.
Into the box now, Austin Meadows, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Here's a 1-0 cutter that's low, 2-0.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Has a look, now the pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Joey Wendell is on deck. The 3-0 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Martinez will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the second out. And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matty, how about Manuel Margot? He's hitting over 400. Now, hold on. I know it's just April, but that's really impressive. And if you're hitting 400 in the backyard playing wiffle ball, you're still doing something pretty good. It's been a great start, and I'm interested to see if he can feed off of it the rest of the way.
Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Next pitch will be number 24 in this long first inning. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
I'm seeing him aim the ball right now. That's a trap you fall into as a pitcher when you're not as confident in your stuff as you should be. You've got to trust your stuff.
And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
At the plate, Willie Adames. And a great chance here for the Rays to add on in just the first inning. He's set, now the pitch. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
Comes set, the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there, base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Comes set, the 0-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Ready with the 3-1.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. Rays will settle for just the 1. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Rays 1, the Red Sox coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Brendan McKay gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
And here's Jose Peraza. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the second baseman, Jose.
Now the pitch.
Peraza.
And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now. And this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
In today's game, with so many shifts being deployed on a day-to-day basis, for a batter to stay tall and drive a backdoor breaking ball the other way fires me up.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. And he is frozen on a good curveball that started at his hip at strike 1. Peraza gets his lead at first, nobody out. 0-2 the count to Benintendi. Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 0-2 pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Here comes another 0-2, and it's fouled away. Here it comes, 0-2. Got him.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Here's J.D. Martinez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Two balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Three and 1 to Martinez.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. A shot down the first baseline. 3-2 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Batting 4th, The shortstop, Xander.
So stepping in, Xander Bogaerts, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Bogaerts is really a well-balanced hitter. It doesn't seem to matter whether he's facing a right-hander or a lefty. He makes a lot of loud contact either way, which is quite rare in today's game.
Yeah, you can tell this guy really pays attention, puts time in the cage, studies the video, seems to always have a game plan, and is not off balance too much.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Xander Bogaerts becomes out number 2 this inning. Rafael Devers the next to bat as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Two men are on with 2 men out. A ball and a strike. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Boston strands a couple. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Digging in, Daniel Robertson. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Daniel Robertson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. Well, it's been a lopsided series so far, with the Rays dominating to this point and taking aim at a series sweep here in this contest.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 0-2 coming. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
To the plate now, Michael Perez. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
Listen, it's hard in this day and age with all the quality pitching to put up double-digit runs like they did yesterday. They'd certainly like to have some of those back if they could and add them to today's box score.
And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Now batting, Brian O'Grady. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First offering on its way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Two balls and no strikes to the Rays left fielder.
Hey, after the double at his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Now at the plate, Michael Chavis. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
The designated hitter, Michael Chavis.
Here comes the first pitch. Grounded sharply, but right at that loaded side of the infield. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And guys, I'm going to be locking in on Willy Adames. Elite shortstop up the chute, young, good hands, quick feet, strong arm. Came over in the David Price trade, and we've watched him slowly creep his way to the big leagues.
Standing in now, Bobby Dahlbeck. Out of play. One out, nobody on. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball one.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Bases are empty, one man out. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. And there are two away now. So bases are empty here with two gone. And that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pillar. First pitch of the at-bat. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Woo, not a spot you expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Bases are empty here with two men out. Still a ball and two strikes. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're down 1-0. Stepping into the box, Manuel Margot. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
And here's a fastball called for strike one. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count. 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Now at the plate, Ji-Man Choi. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and he's got to feel super confident right now. He's the only real offense in this game. Guys on the mound have been executing every pitch.
Strike taken up in the zone. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. The 1-1 home. Misses, ball two. Lays off the split finger that time. 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with one strike, and now he's got the count in his favor. 3-1.
And this misses for ball four. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the designated hitter, Austin.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Austin Meadows. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball called just a bit low. The 1-0.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
And that misses. 2-1. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Runner at first here, one man out. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rays DH.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hard hit ball to second. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now that.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. One-0 count. Here it is.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Left side, but well foul. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind an account with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
The 3-1 pitch hit in the air to straightaway center. Chasing after it is Pilar. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning.
Shortstop.
Now at the plate, Willie Adames, a base hit in his first trip. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. The set and the 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit it now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
3-1. Here's the pitch. Bogarts has it. On to first, and the Rays are kept off the scoreboard here as the side is retired. Rays strand a pair. They lead it 1-0. Leading off the inning, Kevin Plawecki, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
The catcher, Kevin Plawecki.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now here it comes. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. skied into straightaway right. Margot on his horse. Running hard, he's digging for second. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
When you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballparks.
Next up for the Red Sox, Jose Peraza, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
First delivery to him on the way. Line towards center field. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And he's safe. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. 1 out and a runner on third. Taken but called a strike. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly as that'll square things at 1-1.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
Striding in, J.D. Martinez. He drew a walk his first time up. Now here's the pitch. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home is taken, strike 1. Off-speed pitch just missed inside.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
2 out, nobody on. And that pitch comes over to catch the corner. It's 2-2 now. Ball 3. 3-2 now. Xander Bogaerts would be next. The 3-2 pitch. And there's a base hit on a line.
Most guys assume they're getting a 3-2 fastball in that count right there, guys. But he was able to keep his hands back, keep his nose in there, and battle for a knock.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. High and deep to center field. Back goes Kiermaier at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 3 innings complete, all tied at 1-1. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. So here's Kevin Kiermaier as we begin the top of the 4th.
The center fielder, Kevin.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Kiermaier A native of Indiana, the Hoosier State. He was taken in the very late rounds back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Digging in now, Daniel Robertson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Into the box, Michael Perez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Here comes the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Darwinzon Hernandez takes over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
For the Red Sox, number 63, Darwinzon Hernandez.
Brian O'Grady will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. Has a look, now the pitch. A 1 pitch on its way. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. Hernandez has some of the absolute best strikeout stuff in the game today, at least among bullpen arms. His strikeouts per 9 is a number that's usually through the roof.
This guy was tailor-made, Matty V, to be a relief pitcher. He comes out of the bullpen, guns a-blazing, 2 pitches that he can strike you out with, and more importantly, he comes out with an attitude, and that attitude is nasty, and he gets a lot of swings and misses.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Rays strand just the 1. On to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Striding in for Boston, Rafael Devers comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
The third baseman.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Not that far.
Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
A bouncer to the left side. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate. And that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives. And he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
So here's Michael Chavis now, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
So now to the plate, Bobby Dahlbeck. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And there's out number 2. So a man at third here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pillar. First delivery to him on the way. Curveball taken for a strike on the inside.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there.
And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And the run is in to score from third. Onto the shortstop, but thrown away. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. And that misses 1-1.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
Skied into straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Red Sox strike for a run on the RBI double. We played 4. It's a 2-1 Boston advantage. Now in the box, Manuel Margot. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Manuel Margot.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Now batting, the first baseman, G-Man Choi.
At the plate now, G-Man Choi. Pitch outside, the throw. Right on the money, and he's cut down trying to take second base.
Well, he tried to turn a single into a double by stealing second on the first pitch, but they were ready for it. Good catch and throw from behind the plate, and it's like that base hit never happened.
The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
At the plate, Austin Meadows. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now, 3-2.
Not what you want to do on the mound, go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. To second for 1, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge it.
2-1.
You get yourself into count leverage 2-0 right there. You're looking to come unglued on something and be very aggressive. That ball had to nip the corner for him not to pull the trigger on it.
Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
2-2.
This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs here on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Red Sox 2, the Rays 1. So it's back to the top of the order now, and taking into bat next, it'll be Jose Peraza. Here's the first pitch to him. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
That's pure pitch recognition right there. He's able to get the front foot down, backdoor breaking ball, and drive it the other way. That's the kind of thing that fires me up.
Stepping up now, Andrew Benintendi earned himself an RBI with a sacked fly his last time at the plate. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Margot is there, and he has it for the out. Stepping up to the plate, J.D. Martinez. Last time through was a base hit. Here's the first pitch to him.
At the ball.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
Nope, that's bad.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Now the 2-0.
Yeah.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. Lays off the breaking pitch, and it's 3 balls and a strike.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And, oh, that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch.
Nope.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Up next for the Red Sox, the shortstop.
2 on here with 1 man out. And that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. On its way is pitch number 75. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. So no runs on a hit here. No errors. 1 man left on. 5 innings complete. Boston's out in front. 2-1. Heath Hembree takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 37, Heath Hembree.
So coming to the plate, Willie Adames. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope, outside.
And he won't bite at that one out. Three and 0 now.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
Swinging on 3-0. Now 3 balls and a strike. Line to the right side. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
There are 2 parts to every great catch. 1, getting the right route to make the play, and 2, hanging on. That was a terrific diving catch by the outfielder.
Now at the plate, Kevin Kiermaier for his career in this matchup. An impressive 4 for 7. He's set, and the pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Martinez giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Third baseman.
Into the box now, Daniel Robertson. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
Here's the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Wow, that pitch wasn't even close, and he almost chased it. If I'm the pitcher, I'm going to expand the zone even more in the next one.
The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
The 1-2 is a breaking ball. They can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Rays go in order, 1-2-3. They still trail it here, 2-1. Here now is Rafael Devers. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
The 1-0 home.
Hey.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Chavis. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch of the at-bat. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. On to Lansdowne and gone. A solo shot here to left. 4th home run here in the early going. And the Red Sox have taken a 3-1 lead.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
Ryan Yarbrough will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for Tampa Bay, number 48, Ryan Yarbrough.
Into the box now, Bobby Dahlbeck. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. No hits to this point. And it's quickly 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Line drive base hit. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Bobby Dahlbeck has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Stepping in now, Kevin Pillar, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Into the box, Kevin Plawecki, and he puts it on the ground to second. He's got it, 1 there, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Great job of hustle there by the base runner. That looked like an easy inning-ending double play. Now runners at first and third with 2 outs.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jose Peraza. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
Here comes the 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. The Red Sox do pick up a run on the solo shot. The 9 1-2 hitters due up to start the 7th. It's now 3-1 Boston. Josh Taylor is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 72, Josh Taylor.
At the plate, Michael Perez. It was a walk in his last trip.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Here's the first pitch to him. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Comes set, and the 0-1. Strike taken. Good pitch on the lower part of the zone. And 2, here it comes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Ready on 1 and 2. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Nope.
And there's ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. 2-1 to the Rays leadoff batter.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. Oh, look at the sliding stop. He is out.
the right fielder, number 13.
Now to the plate, Manuel Margot. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. On the ground for the shortstop, Bogaerts. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. Score holds. It's 3-1. Bottom of the inning now. Ready for another chance? Andrew Benintendi. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Andrew Benintendi.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. And he falls behind 0-2.
I know that's the spot he didn't want to miss in, but he got away with it.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch.
No, that can't.
Hard hit ball to second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. One man is out in the Red Sox 7th, and into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a curveball in for a strike. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Runners on first with 1 down. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Hit in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. Striding into the box, Rafael Devers. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A runner on first with 2 away. 2 balls and a strike. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Reined in, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Red Sox leave 1, and it's still 3-1. Matt Barnes has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 32, Matt Barnes.
Up next for the Rays, Ji-Man Choi. A couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Ji-Man Choi.
First pitch of the at-bat. Barnes, a 6'4" right-hander. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
High in the air out to center field. Pilar's there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Austin Meadows. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Here's the first pitch to him. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
1-0 count. Here it is. Just missing here. 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first two pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
3-0 to him now. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Benintendi heads back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now that's second.
Joey Wendell digs in now. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Here comes the first pitch. 2 out, nobody on. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Lifted the other way out to left center. Pilar will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Michael Chavis. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
Bobby Goldbeck.
To the plate now, Bobby Dahlbeck. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Chavis blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 3.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Coming to the plate now, Kevin Pilar. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Diego Castillo is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Number 63, Diego Castillo.
from the stretch. Slow little roller to third. He's right there, and that's out number one.
Now batting.
So digging in now, Kevin Plawecki. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. The Rays entered the day looking to wrap up a big series sweep, but it's going to take some late game heroics in order to make that a reality.
Never easy to sweep any team, but
and the runner scores from third as they extend their lead, make it 5-1.
hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can, and a sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. And for the opposition, finishing this one off and salvaging a win in the series will sort of allow them to at least save a little face here at home.
No doubt about it. The last thing you want to do is get beat around in your own backyard. You want to make your home ballpark a winning ballpark. So winning this one and avoiding the sweep could be just what the doctor ordered. This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it, and that's the third out. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We've played 8 full. It's the Red Sox 5, the Rays 1. Ryan Brazier comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Ryan Brazier.
Ready for another shot now. Willie Adames. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Rarely do you see a closer come in when you have a comfortable lead like this one here. We'll see if he's able to keep his concentration. A lot of times closers have a difficult time when they have that lead of 3 or more runs.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Lifted in the air out to center field. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Now batting.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Kevin Kiermaier. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope. Ball 1.
1-0 pitch on the way.
That's ball 2. Good ball.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ranging back is Pilar, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Well, it isn't exactly earth-shattering, but when you struggle like they have at the plate all day, you take any extra base hit that you can get. If they can string together a few at-bats like that, they're going to get right back into this thing.
Time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. Standing in now, Daniel Robertson, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. 2-2.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
On the ground for the shortstop, Bogaerts. Throw to first will be in time, and the Rays are now down to their final out. Settling in now, Michael Perez. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field, a base hit. And the run's going to score as they inch back a bit closer. It's now a 5-2 ball game.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute there.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You know, you always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
So now to the plate, Brian O'Grady. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
2 out with the man at first. Count even now at 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he'll put this one away, and the Red Sox will salvage at least the finale in this 3-game series as the ball game is over.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
5-2 the final today. The Red Sox took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Darwinzon Hernandez claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line.